This is the new best way to script out a YouTube video in 2026. This is the exact system I use to help info product creators book 5 to 10 calls every single month through organic YouTube content, regardless of the size of their channel. I have seen this work on 50,000 subscriber channels. I've seen this work on 500 subscriber channels. And in this video, I'm gonna break down exactly how you can create viral scripts and actually make money from them. I'm gonna give you guys my entire 4-step framework, so let's get right into it. So there are 4 key components to a good YouTube video script, which I'm gonna be showing you today. We have the hook, we have the CTA, we have the body, and we have the outro. But first, before we even get into any of that, here's a little bit of social proof, so you should listen to me in the first place. Low views on this side. If you guys see, huge increase in views. This is also on a small channel as well. Same thing here, under 200 views, up to biggest one being 35K views. Here's some more bigger fish here. We got 1.2 million views on this video, on this top one. These are all YouTube Studio screenshots as well, so these are inaccessible unless you're actually in the channel. 948,000 views right here, 435,000 views, 1,511,000 views. I could keep going. I could show you guys these all day, but you guys are here to learn how to script out a good quality YouTube video. So I'm going to be breaking down this 4-step system of how you can create a viral script. Before we even get into that, I want to show you guys the exact system I would use to script out a good title. Because if your title and topic of the video is just guessing, you are throwing darts at a board and you're just praying one of them hits a bullseye, why would you do that? You want to actually be basing these on data. So to do this, we are going to use a software called 1 of 10. And if you want to look that up, I'm going to write this out in big red font. It's 1of10.com. I am not affiliated with them whatsoever. This is not sponsored. This is genuinely just an amazing tool you can use to ideate content. So this is the first step, and I can't emphasize enough how much if you don't apply a good title, the script does not matter. I'm going to be breaking down exactly how you guys can craft good titles right now. But real quick, if you guys want results like this for your YouTube channel and you actually have an offer to sell that is established, click the link down in the description below. You can schedule a completely free call with me. I can break down everything for you and tell you how you can scale with your YouTube channel. In this, you're going to want to create 2 types of trackers. And all a tracker is when you make an account on this platform, it will then prompt you to select a bunch of channels that you want to take inspiration from, and you can build out different trackers. These are just folders of collected channels, and then the software will go into those channels, analyze what videos are going viral, and show you them, so you're only getting a collection of proven videos that work. You're going to want to create an internal niche section and an external niche section. So the internal niche section is literally just going to be channels that are inside of your niche to talk directly about what you talk about. The external niche is going to be other creators. Maybe if you're selling like sales coaching, for example, stuff in dropshipping coaching, trading coaching, people that still are selling info but are outside of your niche. These are going to work hand in hand to help you create viral titles. So we have a title and a format here. What's the difference? The title is the title, word for word format of the exact video. So don't wait. Why should you spend more money now? I believe this was a Graham Stephan video that I'm just using as an example here. And also for the filters, you're going to want to set it to a 3x multiplier and last month only, so we're only getting data from last month. Now we also have the formats here. So a format is the skeleton version of this title. So you're going to use these together to create viral titles. And you can do anything. You can also take a different video and apply it to a different format. So for example, if we have, let's say this is don't wait, why you should, let's say we have an action here. So let's just do save more money now, right? That would also work, because whether the format's proven to work and the title's proven to work, it doesn't matter. It's going to create you a good title. You just need to find ways to combine these. You can take a format of a video and put a new topic on it, or you can take a topic and put a new format on it. It literally doesn't matter. You just need to combine those. That is how you create a viral title. Now, let's get into the actual system of how you can script out quality videos. So I always say this is the exact framework you're going to want to follow. Intro, CTA in the first 2 minutes, body of the video, CTA number 2, and then the outro. So let's break down intros first. This is a very, very, very simple process. Your intro should not be any longer than 45 seconds because statistically speaking, when you have the YouTube retention curve, you are going to have an instant drop off when somebody clicks on your video. So you'll have an instant drop off. All this is because somebody clicks on your video, they see a new batch of thumbnails on the right-hand side, they instantly click off the video. Now, this line, it's going to stop when people get hooked in your intro. So if you have a 5-minute intro in your YouTube video, this line is going to keep going down. However, if you have a 30-second intro, this line will go down a little bit, but once you've hooked viewers in with a good quality intro using the format I'm going to show you, boom, your retention curve is like this versus like this. And this video here will always outperform this one. You want to have shorter intros to optimize the retention curve of your video. Simple framework to do so. In today's video, I'll be breaking down the topic you're going to be breaking down. And then you want to go right into social proof. Why should somebody actually listen to you for that piece of advice? Why should they be listening to you out of everybody else on YouTube? You need to give social proof right away or nobody's going to take you seriously. That's why I'm creating this video today, to help you achieve the desired outcome of your ICP. Whatever you're selling, consulting, or coaching on, that's all you need to do. Just say, that's why I'm creating this video today, to help you achieve the goal that your ICP wants. Let's get into it. Little transition here. This takes about 3 seconds, and it's a nice little natural way to go into the body. So now you want to obviously have some sort of intro section. Right now we are obviously about 1 minute into the video. Now you can go into the first topic, but what I would recommend doing is having a CTA in the first 2 minutes of the video. Now the way you do this is, now real quick, if at any point in the video you need help getting the goal of your ICP, let's say we have a day trading coach. Now if you need help getting passing your first funded account, check out the quick link in the description. You can learn exactly from me and work directly one-on-one with me, where I can help you achieve XYZ goal. You need this CTA in the first 2 minutes to actually book the calls. I don't care if you get 100,000 views. If you don't make money off that, then why are you actually posting the video? You need to be CTAing in the first 2 minutes of the video to actually book those calls. Now, body of the video. This is where the script is so important. If you don't have a good quality script body, the whole video falls apart. Now I'm going to break down the exact section by section system you can use to do this, right? Obviously we have our early CTA here, places at the end of the intro, the top of the body, quick, non-intrusive, sets up the funnel early for viewers who are already sold. You will run into this. Maybe somebody has watched other, different videos of yours. They might be already sold and they will click the link here. But let's get into section 1. Establish the problem or the concept. You need to hook the viewer deeper, make them feel the pain or recognize themselves in the situation. So you want to have a question that serves as a problem, right? Then have 4 bullet points, ideally 4 talking points, 4 small questions you can answer, right? Then you want to have a question that deepens this problem. So for example, this could be, why do people struggle to pass funded accounts? And then this could be, what is the biggest mistake people make when trying to pass a funded account? If we have, let's say, if you're starting an agency, for example, what's the biggest, why can't agency owners sign clients? What's the biggest cold outreach mistake they make? This second question is just an amplification of the first one that you are answering. So you're usually going to be answering 2 to 4 main questions in each of these sections when you're writing out your own script. You're basically building up a giant story for your audience to understand. So section 2 is going to be explaining why it matters. You want to build the stakes here. Show the consequences of ignoring this in this section. You want to make the viewer actually care about solving it, right? So what is at risk here? Like why does me watching this YouTube video actually matter? What happens to me if I don't watch this video? Section 3, you're going to want to go deeper into mechanics or consequences. This is where you can start to give a little bit of value. If you just give all the value away in the first section of the video, nobody's actually going to watch. So this is where you can give the viewer a real understanding of how what you do works, build credibility through depth. Transition CTA 1, this is where you can just do another CTA here to your funnel. Now you've given a lot of value, so the more skeptical viewers are more likely to engage with this one. Section 4, you're going to want to pivot to a solution and just continue building. This is where you have a bit of freedom here. Usually people that are at this stage of your video are going to watch generally till the end on that retention curve. So a shift from this problem to kind of the path forward here is very, very, very appropriate. Section 5, we're going to expand the solution a little bit or show the consequence of inaction. Either one is totally fine. You can either continue to build on the path forward or create urgency by showing what happens if they don't act. Turn to the CTA. This is just a final one to the solution section. You don't really need a funnel link here. Just basically be like, hey, now I'm going to show you exactly how to tie all of this together based off what we learned about today. This sort of builds a little bit of social proof and you just give value. This is where you're just going to do the complete big picture, bring it all together. How can they implement everything you talked about in this video, leave them with clarity and a reason to actually act on it. This is a very good example for a content creator YouTube script. What I got wrong for 2 years. This is an example of the section 1 section of how you can script this out for yourself. What mistakes did I make that kept me stuck at 0 growth, right? What mistakes did I make that prevented me from getting followers? Could be anything here. See how I just have various talking points here for this creator to just talk about every little thing that they might have been doing. Now we're going to sort of go a bit deeper. Why do most creators make this exact mistake? Talk about how the advice to just start posting sounds good, but it gives no direction, right? We're going deeper on this section just as amplified in here. These are what the sections ideally look like in a script as well. And I will zoom in on this as well. If anyone is using AI for scripting as well, you guys can just screenshot this too. And now let's get into the outro. Outros are very, very, very misunderstood. A lot of people think you need a massive outro to book calls for your offer. Not true whatsoever. You need a 2-sentence, simple to the point outro. That's it. Now that you've seen how to achieve the ICP dream outcome, ideally, what are the people that are watching your videos? What outcome do they want? You can now go implement everything in this video for yourself and then repeat your CTA and just say, hey, I'll see you guys in the next video. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do for the outro is just go do this simple 2-sentence format. You don't need a crazy giant paragraph long outro script. You just need to do this simple 2-sentence format. So that is A to Z how to write a good YouTube script in 2026 to go viral for your offer. Once again, if you sell coaching and want to learn how to get more views on YouTube and book way more calls for your product with organic YouTube content, overall just grow your social media on there as well. I'll leave a Calendly link in the description. You can just book a free audit call. We can yap it up for a bit. I can give you some absolute sauce on YouTube. All my socials are down in the description as well. Thank you all for, if you made it to the end of this video, you're honestly just a legend. So appreciate that. Let me know if you guys want more of these videos. I love making them. I'm passionate about this. It's what I do for 12 hours a day. I will see you guys in the next video.